often have we held ourselves back from pursuing our passions and pushing out of our comfort zone because of the fear of failure? Ask me, I'm a living example. I could not pursue content creation for 1 year even after contemplating it a lot just because of the fear of failure and fear of judgment. It took me 1 year to finally come to consensus that I have to pursue this. Imagine how much fear of failure follows us like a shadow everywhere and how it is pushing us back from living our life to the fullest. Thomas Edison once said, I have not failed. I have just found out 10,000 ways which won't work. Now imagine if Thomas Edison had let the fear of failure come over him, we would still be living in dark. So how do we overcome the fear of failure to unleash our true potential? I'm going to teach a very few small techniques in this video which is going to help us overcome the fear of failure. Number one, shift our perspective. Everything starts from perspective. From an early childhood itself, we have been told not to fail, and the person who fails is never gonna succeed. So now as an adult, as a conscious adult, we need to shift that perspective, shift that childhood self-limiting belief that failure is a part of life and it is a stepping stone towards the route to success. Because if we are not failing, then are we actually growing? So the moment you shift the perspective, 50% of the battle is already won, because everything is inbuilt and we can change our mind's programming just by shifting our perspective. Number two, surround ourselves with people who have experienced failure and yet are moving forward with their life. Normally what happens is the people we are in company with determines a lot the way we function and the way we make our choices. It's very important to be among those people who have embraced the failure, who are moving in the path of success after failing a lot of times, because they are going to give us a lot of lessons which any normal person wouldn't be able to. Number three, self-reflection. I don't know how many of you have tried self-reflection, but once you start doing it, there is no looking back. At the end of every day or at the end of every week or a month, you can sit with yourself and try to reflect on what went wrong, what could have been better, what went good, and ask all of those questions which will help you to figure out why did you fail and what you could have done better. This will give you the road to improvement, because just failing constantly is also not going to help you become better, right? After failing, you need to have a considerate amount of self-reflection so that you can work on yourself and go into that route towards success. Try all of this and you will start seeing a considerate amount of change in yourself, in your perspective, and in the way you function and the way you approach failure. Trust me, if you do that, your life is going to be much more stress-free. You'll be free from overthinking and you'll be able to work out on how to do better and be more solution-oriented. Try this technique and let me know how did it work out for you. How is it working out for you? And do share it with friends and family who really need it the most. Thank you so much. Please do give me a follow if you like more of my content.